Hello, today I'm reading chapter 18 of Out of Touch, Out of Time, Ray X Female Listener, and I hope you enjoy. Chapter 18, The Secret Room. After breakfast and the daily test, everyone headed outside to play. Emma, Norman, you, and Ray ran deep into the forest to discuss the plan, once again, and of who the traitor was. So how did the plan with the ropes go? Emma asked, standing in front of the three. Yeah, is there any more progress on who the informative is? You ask. Norman looks at the ground and back at Emma and you. Actually, he started. Oh, that? Ray interrupted, catching everyone's attention. That's me, he said bluntly. Emma and you's eyes widened. What? Emma shouted. It was you the whole time? You hissed, kicking Ray harshly in the back of the leg. How could you do that to us? You say, walking over to Ray, who is now limping. Emma put her hands on her head with a puzzled expression. There better be a good explanation for this, Ray, you say, crossing your arms. Right, let me explain, Norman said with a nervous sweat. So you're the traitor, but not the enemy? Emma repeated Norman's words. You were acting as Mom's spy this whole time for our sake? You say, putting your hand on your chin. Yeah, the truth is, I was going to tell you as soon as you guys came back from the gate, but you guys left Little Bunny and Yasmin's drawing, and you mentioned bringing everyone with us to escape, so I had to hold off. Then Mom found out, and I had to manage the situation, while also juggling your silly actions. So I figured I'd keep quiet and keep things under control, Ray said with his hands in his pockets. Basically, you were covering up the mistakes Norman, Emma, and I made? You asked the raven-haired boy. Ray nodded without saying a word. But you still agree with taking everyone to escape, right? You asked with a worried expression. Ray looked at you. His gaze slowly softened and he sighed. Yeah, I had a change of heart. I'll help you take everyone, he answered with a small smile. That's unlike you, Emma said. Do you not believe him? Norman asked. No, I'm actually really happy, Emma beamed, putting her hands behind her back. Now Ray is going to help us escape with everyone, and we have new information to trick Mom from the inside. That's awesome, Emma finished. But you must have known for a long time, you say with a worried expression. It must have been so hard keeping it to yourself all these years, sending off all our siblings to their fate, without being able to say anything. There's so many of them. Emma trailed off. She walked up to Ray and firmly grabbed one of his hands. Wait, were those experiments for the tracking devices done on someone's ear? Emma asked. Ray's eyes widened and he stared at the orange-haired girl. What happened to that child or children? You didn't get them shipped out early because of us, did you? You surely didn't sacrifice someone for our sake, did you? Emma let go of Ray's hand and continued. Actually, I should be happy. Thank you. Because of this, we can all escape together now, but... Emma grabs Ray's hand again and holds it even tighter. You must promise never to do anything like that again, because you're not alone, she said with a shadowy glare. Ray let go of Emma's hand and raised his free one. I promise, he said. Emma and you walk ahead the boys while they trail behind. Emma sure was mad. Yasmin was too at the beginning. My leg still hurts, he says, rubbing the back of his leg while walking beside Norman. Hey, I want to ask you something. What? When you said you did it so Emma, Yasmin, and I don't get killed, are you actually... Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me, Yasmin, Emma said with a smile as the two girls ran down closer to the boys. Yasmin and I have something to report. Later in the house, Dawn, Gilda, Ray, Yu, Emma, and Norman were all gathered in the girls' bedroom to discuss the report in further detail. Gilda, Yasmin, and I noticed that Mom disappears right before 8 o'clock every night, Emma explains, holding a clipboard with a paper on it. Disappears? Norman asked. Yeah, she's not found anywhere in the house. She has a secret room, you say. Emma sat on the bed, revealing the papers on her clipboard. A secret room? Dawn asked, examining the papers. Yes, it's located here, Emma said, circling the outside of Mom's room with a red pencil. Mom's bedroom has a bathroom and a washroom next to it. Past that, continuing beyond the wall, is Mom's office, you said as Emma followed your words, circling the place you mentioned. But this probably isn't a wall, Emma said as Gilda nodded. I noticed that every time Mom disappears, she always goes into her office or washroom, Gilda said. So I measured the distance of the outside room, Emma said. And the distance of the hallway, you added. So that's what you were going to do before you made dinner a few days ago? Ray said to you. Yeah, you say with a smile. And the results? Dawn asked with a nervous sweat. They didn't match, Emma said, showing the example on her paper. There's about 10 steps worth of space. One side is a wall and the other side is a bookshelf. But I have a feeling there's a hidden door on both sides, Emma explained. And beyond that there's a secret room, Gilda said. But what is it for? Dawn asked anxiously. Probably for scheduled check-ins. The room is most likely for that, you say. From headquarters? Dawn asked. The base where they supply sisters and babies to the house, Norman said. Ray, did you know the room was there? Emma asked. No, but I had an idea it existed, he answered. Let's try to get in, Dawn blurted out. It's a way to communicate with the outside world. It's a way we might be able to find Connie and the others' whereabouts. We might be able to find some clues, he said nervously. But how would we even be able to get in there? Gilda asked. Even if it's difficult, we have to do it. I know Yasmin will agree with me. What? You asked, confused. You love Connie just as much as I do. She used to say you were like her real big sister. You won't give up on her that easily, will you? He said with enthusiasm. You stared at Dawn with a nervous sweat before taking in a deep breath. Yasmin? Dawn asked. You say, feeling guilty that Dawn didn't know about the truth, but you couldn't break it to him just yet. I do love Connie, of course I do, but... Ray grabbed your hand and held it tightly. Hold on, Dawn. Even if there is communication methods, it's probably only connected to headquarters, and Mom won't know where our siblings are sent. There won't be any clues, and if we're careless, our tracking devices could give away our position. We don't know what kind of security that room has. It's too dangerous, Ray says. I'm saying that the risk overwhelmingly outweighs the benefits. You're right, Dawn says sadly. I'm also sorry for making you feel uncomfortable, Yasmin, he finished. It's okay, Dawn, you say with a sad smile, holding onto Ray's hand as your fingers interlock. But for now, be careful with Sister. Don't dig your grave with a foolish move, Norman said. Exactly. I have Mom under control, but we're doomed if Sister finds out. Keep that in mind when you act, Ray said. Dawn, can you go ahead and start making dinner preparations? If none of us do it, Mom might... I know, he said, unamused as he left the room, followed by Gilda, leaving the four in the bedroom. Okay, thank you for watching Chapter 18 of Out of Touch, Out of Time. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, night, evening, whatever. I love you guys so much. Goodbye.